So today we're going to be going over my girlfriend's top 10 fragrances under $50. So we did this video one time before, but in the $25 and under range. So for this one, my girlfriend looked at my entire collection, cross-referenced the prices with everything on FragranceNet, and it's going to be bringing you the best fragrances under $50. Now, it's important to note that there's not going to be overlap between this video and the video before, which was under $25. All of these are going to be usually right up around in that $35 to $50 range. We've kind of stepped up into the mid-range designer price tier. And as you can see, I already got tired of squinting, so the sunglasses are now on due to the power of editing. Let's go ahead and jump right into this one. Top 10 designer fragrances under $50, chosen by my girlfriend. Let's get started. At number 10, coming in at around $31, we have Choo Man Ice. By the way, again, like I mentioned earlier, these are all reference based off of FragranceNet's price with the 35% off discount. I will link all of these down below, taking you to FragranceNet, and I will also put that code in the description. $31, give or take a couple as it fluctuates. That's going to be Choo Man Ice. Now this one has this nice bergamot. It's got a little bit of patchouli, a lot of musk, a lot of ambroxan. This one is known for being compared to Dior Homme Cologne, a much cheaper alternative to Dior Homme Cologne. That one's usually $80+ even on discounters. This one comes in basically a cheapy price. $30 is very affordable for this scent. This one has a bit more sweetness, a bit more depth than the Dior, and it is just a really nice alternative. Get you into the ballpark, but it's not going to be like an exact clone. But if you want to get that Dior Homme Cologne feeling without paying an arm and a leg, this one right here is going to be the way to go. At number 9, we have one that's going to be around $30. This one is Montblanc Legend Spirit. Now this one has bergamot, it's got aquatic notes, it's got a nice lavender note in here, it's got a little bit of cashmere. This one gets compared to Invictus Aqua, more so the 2016, and there's definitely a comparison. And this one makes sense because my girlfriend loves Invictus Aqua on my skin, and she really is a fan of this one. It's another affordable alternative to a bit more of an expensive designer. I believe Invictus Aqua goes for around $50, so it's not too awfully expensive, but again, you could still save yourself $20, maybe a little bit more by going with this one. And again, what's so nice about a video like this is it's giving you a woman's perspective, what she would choose for me to wear, her favorites here in this price category. So as you could imagine, a lot of these are going to be mass-pleasing and good compliment getters. This one here is no exception. It's Invictus Aqua with a bit of a clean lavender touch to it. I like this one. I think it's pretty solid. It's got decent quality for the price, and honestly, it's about on par quality-wise with the original Invictus Aqua, which again is a $50 scent at one time on discounters, was retailing for $80, $90, $100, whatever it goes for. The fact that you can get something that was on par with the 2016 Invictus Aqua and have it be cheaper, that's a pretty good deal. Coming in at number 8, we have a fragrance for about $40. This one is Azzaro Sea. This one has orange, sea notes, and patchouli as some of the main notes. So this one's been interesting. Ever since I first smelled it, I was kind of so-and-so on it. And it's not bad. You get a nice depth from the patchouli, get a little bit of a fresh aquatic touch from the sea notes, and then the orange gives it a nice fresh, somewhat fruity, nice creamy nature up top. It's not your traditional aquatic scent because it does have a bit more sweetness to it, but it is a nice one to really change it up, and it is here at number 8. My girlfriend really likes this one. She thinks it's cool. She thinks it's interesting. I remember the first time she smelled it, she really liked it. It's just kind of something a bit refreshing, a bit different. You know, it's not your traditional aquatic scent that you've smelled a million times. $40 isn't too bad of a deal for this one. It's got good performance. It's one that you can wear a lot in the summertime, maybe not on super hot summer days because it is a bit sweet. Summer evenings, early summer days, even in springtime, this one would work really well for you, and it'll be a solid compliment getter as well. This DNA is very likable. Coming in at number 7 for about $29 to $30, we have Lacoste Eau Fraiche. This one has musk, green notes, and lemon as some of the main notes, so it's very fitting here for the bottle. I have to admit, I do really like the bottle on this one. I love the green to white gradient. Of course, you have the Lacoste logo, the little stamp on there, or the embroidered, whatever you want to call it, logo, I guess. and it smells great. It is definitely a citrusy, lemon-based fragrance. It's got lemon and limoncello, so it's very lemon-forward. It's kind of sweet. It's almost sugary in a way, musky, a bit green in here. This is perfect for springtime. It's very likable. This sort of thing is ultra wearable. Can be worn for anything. It's just very clean and fresh, and it's hard to go wrong with. Moving on to number 6, we have Bvlgari Aqua Atlantique. This one has ambroxan and aquatic notes as some of the main notes. That's all you need to know. Ambroxan, a lot of it. Aquatic notes, a lot of that too. If you want to delve further, you could say that there's just a lot of sea saltiness in this one, and that does kind of get lumped in with the aquatic notes and the watery notes that is listed in here. But it's very salty, more salty than maybe a lot of other aquatic fragrances. Really, it is, and you would expect that saltiness to come with a lot of them, and quite a few aquatics do have that salty kick. But here on this one, you get a lot more of it than maybe you would initially expect. I think this one definitely deserves a note separate of everything else that is just saltiness, sea salt, because it's in there. It's smooth, it's somewhat sweet from the ambroxan. Aqua Atlantique is one of my personal favorites. I can't remember if I said the price. I believe $47 or so on FragranceNet for 100 ml. And it's one of my favorites. It's one of my girlfriend's favorites. She always requests me to wear this one, and I'm surprised she put it here this low. Now, I'm not really sure exactly why, but she must like the other ones coming up here a bit better. They're probably a bit more unique, and I do think that she does get tired of this one a little bit as she wants me to wear it a lot, and then she gets burnt out on it. This is a fantastic compliment getter, one that you can't go wrong with. A beast mode performer. It's a 10+ hour scent every time. This one really gets the job done, and again, $47, not bad at all. At number 5, we have Mercedes-Benz Select. This one has blackcurrant, apple, ambroxan, and bergamot as some of the main notes. So the bergamot in here is giving off this pineapple smell. And pineapple, of course, is very similar to a note used heavily in Creed Aventus. And that's really what this fragrance is all about, is a Aventus-inspired scent, of course, with that ambroxan, with that blackcurrant. Sounds pretty familiar right off the bat, and yes, it's true. And this one actually is a really good Aventus alternative for not a lot of money. This one comes in at about $32 for the standard 100 ml size, and that is a great deal. I really find that the quality of this one is smooth, it's well blended, it's very nice, and it's worth every bit of $30 if you want an Aventus alternative without breaking the bank. This type of thing is a compliment beast. It's always going to work. It's always going to get you some sort of positive feedback. This stuff just works, and it's actually one of my favorite Aventus clones on the designer side of things without spinning an arm and a leg. This is a really good one. At number 4, we have a fragrance coming in right at $30, Bentley For Men Intense. Incense, rum, and woody notes are some of the main notes in this one. It's all about that smoky incense. It's all about that nice boozy kick. Now, this one does go in the more mature direction. Some people say it kind of reminds them of church because of the heavy incense in here. And while I wouldn't go that far, I will say that, yeah, the incense is heavy. It is smoky. The rum gives it that boozy kick, kind of a nighttime sexiness. And you just get a lot of woods here in the base. Very masculine, very strong, very assertive. And honestly, it smells way more expensive than a $30 fragrance. This one here is a must-have. It's perfect for fall and winter time. And it honestly surprised me that my girlfriend put this one up this far, but she really likes it as well. She normally goes for the freshies, which you can tell by this video, but she does like this one here. And even she said herself, wow, for $30, the quality of this one is good and it is impressive. So it's just something that a lot of people will pick up on here. Bentley For Men Intense. This one's a must-have. Okay, we're getting some rain now, but we're going to just keep pushing forward here. At number 3, we have Hugo Boss Reversed. Now, according to my notes, this one comes in at $48, but I do believe I last looked and it might have been cheaper on FragranceNet. This video was put together a little while ago, so the prices have fluctuated, but if anything, it's gone down, and that saves you some money. This one has grapefruit, rosemary, and vetiver as some of the main notes. Now, this one is really, really nice. It's one of my favorites from the line. And it's one that just has this nice vibrance, this effervescence. The citrus in here smells fantastic. The vetiver is a nice clean, soapy vetiver. It gives it a nice clean scent. Rosemary gives it a touch of an herbal quality. Really smooth, really well blended. And the quality of this one I find to be surprising for how affordable it really is. It's great for springtime, it's great for summertime, it's one that just works really well. My girlfriend absolutely loves this fragrance on me. It's one of her favorites. This is like my second or third bottle, just because I've worn through it a lot, I've decanted it a lot. It's a very popular scent, or it was very hyped up at one point, and it's just one that I love. I love to wear. My girlfriend loves it as well, and when it comes down to it, under 50 bucks, this one is a steal. At number 2, we have Coach Platinum. This one has pineapple, vanilla, cashmere, leather as some of the main notes. I do believe vetiver, although I could be wrong. This is the original Coach or Sauvage smell with a bit of a sweetness from that vanilla and from that pineapple. This is a really good one. It's my favorite flanker of the entire Coach line. I love it better than the original. I think it's better than the Coach Blue. I really like the creamy sweetness that this one offers. Comes in at about $35, $37 for a 100 mil. You can get these in a tester because they don't come with the cap, so it doesn't matter anyway, and you could save some more money going that route. If you like the original Coach, if you like Sauvage and you just want to add a sweetness to it, kind of take away some of the harsh edges and have a nice one for a dinner or a date night or something, Coach Platinum is a really solid option. I don't think this one gets talked about as much as some of the others out there, but it's definitely worth the hype. This is a really solid scent, and it's affordable as well. And last up at number 1, we have Versace Eau Fraiche, coming in at $40 for a 100 ml. This one has starfruit, musk, and citruses, some of the main notes here. No surprise for me that it's coming in at number 1. This is one of my girlfriend's favorites. She really likes this one. It's just light, musky, and fresh, and that's kind of what my girlfriend's into primarily, and so this one resonates perfectly with her. This one has a bright, tropical, fun, and playful type of smell about it. It's just fun and addicting to wear. I really like it myself. It was actually one of the first fragrances I ever purchased, and it's kind of what kicked off my whole collecting hobby. So this one always will have some nostalgia for me, and for about $40, it's a great deal. Good for summertime. Spray it on heavily and you're not going to offend anyone, and it's going to actually pull you some really good compliments as well. This one's always been good in that department. So guys, that's going to do it for me. That was my girlfriend's top 10 best designer fragrances under $50. Again, I already did this once before under the $25 range, so you can check that video out. Today we stepped it up to the mid-range, and I think she wants to do this video again, but under $75. So you're starting to get closer to that high-end side of things. Again, all of the work was done by her. She looked through my entire collection. She checked the prices with Fragrance Nut. I didn't really help her because I didn't want to influence her. So this was something she put together on her own. Remember, if you want to grab any of these fragrances for yourself, they will be linked down below. That's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you tomorrow with another one. Take care.